Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Lumber. We appreciate you tuning in again. Here we are. We're back over there motor planer, but guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, let me tell you. This week I'm waiting on the electrician and the inspector. Electrician wanted him to look at the underground stuff before he pulled the wire through there. So hopefully this week, first next week, we'll have the transformer hot and that panel hot and be ready to send power over here to this machine as well as our blowers. But today, we got something else we're working on, and it's called safety. So hang on and we'll be right back. Okay guys, like I said, we really appreciate you tuning in. What we're dealing with today is the last little nitpicky things that need to get done on this machine, and they all deal with safety. Matthew and I disassembled it 35%. Took off most everything on the front that can be taken off, and cleaned, polished, coated with anti-rust agent, and assembled. Basically the front, we got one metal shoe that I had to order from Germany, and I don't know where Matthew put it. And one little rubber wheel we found was wore out, and we ordered that this morning. And the salesman's supposed to come by this week, and we're going to talk about ordering some knives. I have them here ready. But today's goal is safety. Now, let's just ease over here. If you look at the front of the machine, it's hard to tell. All the safety covers are back installed. Here, got one here, got one here, there's another one here. All those have been put back on. All the warning labels been put back on it. These are a dangerous piece of equipment. You need all the safety features you can have back installed correctly. Well, you buy something used, things disappear over time, and we didn't realize it, but there's supposed to be a safety panel here. Well, it wasn't here. And the reason it's there, there's a drive shaft that goes right through here, and there's one on this side of the machine, right here. It's loose because we're gonna take it back off. And then there's supposed to be two panels that cover all this up. So that's the goal of today's video. We forgot to start filming while we got this panel built. Matthew cut it out, welded it up. Got a flange with our bolts already welded in. But very important to get all this covered up, because you know this shaft, it don't turn fast, but it turns with a mountain of torque. If you ever got a shirt or sleeve or something tied up in it, you couldn't get it turned off quick enough before it hurt you. So I got some roll aluminum here. And if you look behind us, we got a press brake sitting here. There's a roll of aluminum. So we're gonna do some measuring and calculating, and we're gonna bend a piece that goes from here down and covers all this. Now, that being said, I want it easily removable, because when we want to service it or blow the sawdust out, this, that, and the other, I don't want to spend an hour taking it apart. That's why we welded these captured bolts in. That bracket over there, we're gonna take it off and do the same thing. These are already threaded here, but it is gonna have the safeties on it. I can't emphasize that enough, people. When you skip on safety, it's gonna cost you. It'll bite you, and it'll bite you bad. So, enough talking. Let me get a pencil and paper out. Let's kind of figure our length and our angles, and we'll get to breaking something. whole head done. Okay, guys, we may or may not got any footage there. Sorry. We got our piece of metal cut out. We've rolled a 1/2 inch crimp on the bottom. We're gonna roll one on the top, and then we'll roll one on both sides, give it a little strength. He's got a hand crimper, he's going to kind of tighten it up a little bit. I guess we ought should we go ahead and bend our angle in it before we fold the ends?
The ends over, and then we're going to be able to fold them over afterwards.
Can we get it in the... Yeah, we get it ready quick. Work holding the corners, but this sheet of aluminum, it adds a lot of strength. You'll see it when we bend it, it'll make a big difference. Okay, what we're discussing is where we want to make our bend. I'll leave you an inch short as possible. Looking at everything down there, it's not a big deal. That's about 9 3/8. Okay, we decided on a 9.5 inch bend. It's wrong, it's Matthew's fault. We're gonna blame him. So we're gonna measure down to the top. Open the handle. this to her? No, not really. Pretty good. Okay. Now we got to figure out how much needs knots. Y'all don't pay attention to my high price radius gauge here now. Where the filters? Out of my pocket. We might have to come back and mark it a little deeper, maybe move the hole left, right a little bit. That gets us started. There you go. Dead on the bolt hole here. Looks like I need to slide the hole this way, about a ½ inch, and maybe go up just a little bit. Well, I'll have to just a little bit. Okay, come on. Yeah. We had Sorry, we're running back and forth, but we got to go to where the tools and the work's at. One thing I just like is having to squeeze through that under there. Yeah, we definitely need to go with those. You also drill in the wrong spot. Here, my wing bridge. We'll be back after this commercial interruption. Thank you so much. Then one just big enough to get your, well, yeah, one just big enough to get the bolt to go through this piece of steel. I'll go ahead and drill it so we go there, we don't have to. I thought ahead on that. That's about where I'm going to end up at. I figure this is the safest way to find it. Why make it complicated? Okay, guys, that's it. It's built. One safety cover. Now we got to take our brackets back off and weld a couple captured bolts to it and be ready to put some paint on. So give us a minute. We're going to take these others off. We'll go over and finish this up. Okay, this is the piece he's working on the vise is the factory one, and this is the one we had to make. For whatever reason, years ago, it got took off and never got put back on, but we're not going to operate it like that. We know it's unsafe, we know better, so a couple hours of work, we can make something that'll do exactly what it's supposed to. Keep your hands out of where they shouldn't be. So Matthew, get that finished up. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. We'll spray some paint on it, and that'll be it. You can come back and watch us install it. That one's hung up, ready to spray. Plenty of margin for error. Whew. Okay, guys, it's hot in here. We're gonna mix up a little paint real quick. Won't take much to spray this safety orange, but I like it. Anything removable, we paint it orange. So if you go to work on something, you know exactly what you got to grab to, you know, take off. So, okay, give me a minute, and we'll get Matthew spraying some paint.
That's out.
Ruh-roh. Time to make some paint. Okay guys, we're back. Got a fresh battery. Half a paint gallon of paint. Let's see if we can get this finished up. Go back to the beginning.
Yeah, they don't have to wash my head all at the same time.
Okay guys, that's the painting process. We'll let it flash just a minute, get a second coat on it. We'll be done with that. We'll let it dry a day or two. We got one little piece of safety gear over there. On the bottom of that machine, there's a metal tray where all the not the motor wires, but all the other controller wires run through a little tool tray, or yeah, whatever. He used to have a lid on it. Lid's gone, so we're gonna make like a 4-inch wide, 5-foot long lid to set over that box. That way you don't accidentally nick one of the hot wires going to some of the equipment on the machinery. So that'll be the next process, and we'll check back with you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I got ahead of the camera. I'm sorry. I made just a rectangle 5 inches wide, 54 inches long. If you look down here closely, you got this wire tray. This is all the wires going to the motors, controllers, and everything. It's supposed to have a cover on it. This went missing, so now it has a cover. This keeps sawdust and debris out of it. One more thing. We're trying our best to get the safety done on this. I think we're about there. We'll come back and give you one last shot in a day or so after the paint's dried. Here's Ruby. She's dying to be on camera. Hey, Miss Ruby.
With all the chocolate.
Yeah, she got into Nana's chocolate covered donuts. Oh, look, she got chocolate on her face too. Here's Miss Haley.
Okay. I got ice cream at Granny's house.
Oh, I got ice cream too. Older brother is off playing football, and older sister, I just seen her walking back to the house. So that's gonna do it for now, guys. Like I say, a day or so after this dries, we'll get it all back installed, and we'll check back with you. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, guys, welcome back. We finally finished this last little bit of safety up. I think this was about it, wasn't it, on the safety features we were missing? For some reason it was missing this side panel and this rear cover. It luckily had the one on the other side, so we had to make this one. You've seen the process, and we bent a piece of aluminum. Now we hadn't bolted it on. It's just sitting here loosely because after turn the camera off, we basically gonna take it back off until we get all these motors rewired and everything. No need to bolt it on, but this is what we was going for. It covers your drive shaft here, all these drive shafts across the back. You don't want to leave that stuff exposed, people. Bad things can happen. I was watching some YouTube shorts the other day, and yeah, I mean, just that quick, somebody get their arm, leg, piece of clothing wrapped up in it, and before you can holler or hit the stop button, it's already too late. So don't ever take safety for granted. I believe that's going to do it. We were fortunate we had all the safety panels except for these two that we had to make, so no complaints there. But guys, we appreciate you watching. Appreciate you watching through this build. It's been a lot more than we anticipated. I will admit that. I mean, everybody goes into these projects with rose-colored glasses. Oh, we'll just knock this right out. We'll be making boards by May. Yeah, here we are in the September. But we're close. We're close. I'm hoping the electrician comes by this week. We get power fed to the machine, start mashing some buttons and see, you know, hope everything works, you know. We'll see. But that's going to do it for today, guys. We appreciate you watching. Appreciate you going along on this journey. Couldn't do it without you. Appreciate all the comments and questions. Keep them coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.